Okay, fam, how you doing? Welcome to Mississippi Survivor Channel, and this is the lab number two. It's the lab. I think I changed it. The laboratory. Now I know y'all help me remember that the laboratory, but that's what we got. Okay, guys. Today I told you I do a lot of stuff. So we're working on a Samsung. It's a FW43D25F, which I'm going to get ready to show you guys what we're doing here. Get that down so you can see it. I think you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Go down a little bit more. There we go. And this is that TV I was talking about. And customer brought this TV in to me. Well, and the issue with this TV is it will not show display any power whatsoever. So I took the liberty to go ahead and tear it down. Um, I started on it already before I did this video because I was trying to cut past the, you don't want to watch somebody unscrewing something that takes a while and it's kind of boring. I see it on YouTube all the time. It's boring. So I'll jump straight to this. So I took the liberty already, disassembled the case back. We're going to take this off. And what you see here is you got your basics. You got your main board right here. And then on this side, we have our power supply. And of course, this board under here as well. Yeah, that's a small one. Without that, your video will not show, ladies and gentlemen. Just gotta have it. And what I've learned also, I did some testing and some testing with the multimeter and whatever to see what's the power we're getting through to the TV. The current is actually coming through. I got it plugged up now, and that current is coming through to here. But for something is stopping right here. Now, some of these TVs that Samsung making, their newer TVs that they make, in the on the board, I remember back in the day when your power wouldn't come on your TV and you just get your capacitor. Normally it's a solar capacitor, but I guess they got hip to that because too many people was fixing it and saving money. So because if you can go and fix it for $3 or buy a $2 capacitor and fix an issue that would cost an arm and a leg at a shop, why not do that? But they made it now, so everything looks like it's perfectly fine. You don't see anything burnt on this board, or this board looks brand new. But our issue, so I was doing a little testing, so I disconnected the ribbon. You got to do some things a little different with this unit compared to the way it used to be done. So, 1 second. Okay. All right. As I was saying, you have to do some things a little different. All right. Now, here's your here's something. Don't know where. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. Uh, these TVs they make, versus when they first started making flat screens. Flat screens were they were more durable TVs. They had more weight on them, but yet they last longer. They, by no stretch of imagination, would outlast a tube TV. Never. That's not going to happen. I haven't seen it. But I've seen some people keep these TVs upward of 10 years to 15 years. But I'm sure, I don't know if somewhere down the line they ever got anything done to it. It seems to me like, okay, these are newer TVs. It seems to me like these newer TVs, I mean, if you don't use them, it's like that go out faster, not using it when it would do if you use the thing. So it's a little crazy the way it works. So I took the liberty of taking this ribbon loose from the main board, and I tested the power supply. It's going in, but it's stopping. The power is stopping for us right in this area. So if it's not going past that, I'm pretty sure I did some further testing that these are fuses in here. They don't make the standard fuse the way they used to make it. That's it. You can see? Yeah, you see. They don't make that standard fuse like that anymore. Like a regular fuse with the glass fuse, they make a different type of fuse. And some of these are fuses like this right here. And if this blows, you have no way of telling that it's blowed or it's bad. Um, I tested from the backside, and I'm not getting any continuity to it through it. I'm not getting any. So that's lead me to believe that it's bad. Yeah, let's see. So, yeah, see, there's more than one. See, there's one here. If you can see me, yeah. There's one here and there's one here that circulates that power through. And you'll see right here it says 2.5 amp L250 volt replaced with the same exact fuse. Now, after my testing, I kind of determined that the problem was this power supply board. But on some of these newer models, it's really tricky because it'll have the power will come in through the other side. It'll come in and then it'll split off with cables or ribbons to this main board. And the first thing you would think is the power supply is bad because you're getting absolutely no power at all. And a lot of times the startup be over here on the main board, which is I've never figured it out. Just thought that was crazy for them to do that. But of course, everything they do is pretty much about money. So we know what that's all about. But again, over here, these here are controlling your these cables here. That's going to control these cables. This will control your LED, and this, as well as this control the LED on the other side of your on your TV screen. This is a fairly light TV, and I gotta get this fixed. Customer was pretty adamant about getting it done, so I gotta figure it out. Well, I already figured it out, but I'm trying to go through with you guys. Kind of help you guys out if you had any questions about that particular model of TV. And I'll leave the model number of this TV in the description, so you can see what model TV it was. And it is a Samsung TV. Model number FW4 3D25F. So it's 43-inch screen TV is what we're looking at right here. I did my testing on this board as well. This board seems to be fine. What happened was it didn't go out naturally, like whatever the company would say this thing will last for. It didn't go out like that. Some electrical hit his house or something, and the power backed up, whatever the case may be, and he said it stopped working from there. So I don't see anything wrong with this. I did some testing; it seemed to be okay. But only time will tell because these boards and things can be very tricky. You can try to get one and then end up needing them both. The best thing to do if it was my TV, which is not my TV, it's my customer's TV, and you got to minimize how much money this customer's got to spend on this TV. So we're going with this power supply board. But if it was my TV, I would just replace them both. We know the screen is good. We know the LED lights are good. I would just replace both of these and have two new ones in there instead of one new, one old. And if something happens over here, then now you got to tear the TV back down and fix this, or it could cause a problem over here. You ever heard the old saying, change them both at the same time? Because if you don't change them, one may be stronger than the other. It's like that with a car, really, but I'm not so sure with the TV set if it would be that same way. But nevertheless, I took this apart and tried to plug this up separately away from this. That way, it won't have any dealings with the main board at all. I took it loose from here, rip cable here, to make sure it didn't have any dealings with this unit at all. I plugged this up, which is plugged in now, and I checked to see did it have any power whatsoever. Did it do any light up? Standby, not even a standby light. It has absolutely nothing. It does nothing at all. And the power got to go through here, through this power board, in order to get to this main board. So therefore, the issue is right here with the power supply. Now I can go in and order these right here and switch it out and put some other ones in, which would put more money in my pocket. But I don't want to do that. I prefer to just go ahead and just buy the customer a whole new board, replace the board. We're done. That way I don't have to worry about doing any soldering or anything of that nature. This TV's got a few years on it, so the parts are probably going to be pretty easy to get. I mean, fairly decently priced as well. So that's what I think we're going to do as far as that is concerned for this TV. And what I'll do is I'm going to order this part. Once I get this part in, I'm going to put the new part in, and I'll make sure I do a video with you guys and update on this particular TV and show that this TV is running and ready to go. I'll call my customer and let them go ahead and come pick up their unit, because that is the issue that they're having. Now, also, I want to add to that and just go ahead and talk to you guys a little bit about these TVs. These TVs have several different uses in it, and there's several different ways you can make money with these TVs. Of course, fixing it is one. Another one is some of these boards have gold in them. I don't see any in this, but some of these boards do have gold in them. And the new ones, I'm not so sure, because once we find out about something like that, we're gonna jump out there and try to make some money off of it, and they don't want that. So what we're gonna have to do is, what I was saying is, some of these have gold. You can take them to the junkyard and they actually pay you for them. So that's another awesome thing. All you can do, you can make some money instead of throwing them away. Because I got tons of boards everywhere, and this is one thing you can definitely do. You can make some money off that. But I would provide, don't go out there with one board. You're wasting your time. Get you a bunch of them, and they're like, well, hey, how am I going to get a bunch of these boards? Oh, this is what you do. So you're going to have a bunch of these boards. Let me go ahead and answer that question. I can guarantee you, everywhere you go, and all up and down the road, somebody done throw out a TV. Why? Because their nephew Tommy done threw a biscuit and bust the screen out, or the girlfriend got mad at you and threw the blow dry and broke the screen, or something ridiculous like somebody told me before. They threw a roll of tissue and broke the screen. Yeah, right. Okay. But that's the kind of thing I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at. And you can pick those up, tear these TVs down, get these things out, and make a good use of them, or make you some money out of them if they are the ones with gold in them. I don't know which ones they are. You just have to take a chance to spend a little time to do it. Another thing, you can take, if the TV's no good and the screen is busted, strip the TV down, take your LEDs out. You can use your LED for multiple purposes. You can use LEDs into another TV to fix another TV. Just make sure when you take the LEDs out, take the cords, these connections, all those connections just like this inside of there, take all those connections out and use those connections. These connections right here, take all that out and keep those, because you never know what type of connection that TV has. So just make sure you keep those connections, because they'll come in handy for something else. And also for plugging in and lighting up those LED boards as well. So that's something I think you guys can definitely. That's another use that you can definitely use this for. Because when things are going the way they are, you got to be very smart. And what I mean about being smart is, use common sense. common sense, and also make everything a usable item. Everything. If you can't, if I don't even want to buy something, if I can't get multiple uses out of it, so make sure it has multiple uses. Even like the TVs on the road, that's multiple uses. Another thing, these things have the reflective shields on the inside of them. This summertime, you can make you a parabolic stove, parabolic mirror out of it to a focal point onto a pot, and you can actually cook with that. Just to get you a little bit of wood, frame it out, make it steady, and make a parabolic magnifying glass, pretty much what that is. And you can use it for that purpose as well. Another thing, you got speakers in it. You can take these speakers out, right? Take these out and use them on another, build you a box, put them in there, make you some tweeters. You make some tweeters for your car, or you can make some tweeters for inside the house. You know, it's just all about just using it, reusing, because this stuff goes straight to the landfill. And a lot of this stuff just gets, demolished, or some of the stuff never gets a chance to get reused. And I think we, as Americans, a lot of us just don't fix things no more. They just throw it out and buy more. Like microwaves. Okay, you throw your microwave out. I'm going to pick it up if I see it. Because I'm going to get the transformer. It's several items in it that I would like to have, that I get out of it, that you can take and make another use out of it. You can also take that transformer and make an inverter out of that transformer. If that joke is a 110 volt to 12 volt inverter, boom, there it is. You got you an inverter. Make you an inverter, add the necessary plugs and sockets, put it in a nice box, and boom, there you go. You got your inverter. Also, you take that and use it for, I'm going to save that because that's for another video, because I'm actually going to do all of that. So, in that matter, again, if you get a TV off the road and it's bad, and the screen is busted, another thing you can do is the screen works, it lights up. Both of these are good. Take these off. Motherboard, main board, this board. I can't think of what the name of this board right now. I'm having a brain fart. I can't think of what the name of this board on here. But you can take those items and put those items online. Put them online. Somebody may have that same TV that they need parts for, and they having problems with it. Put it on there for a reasonable price. Remember, you got the stuff for free. You got it off the road. So put it on there for a reasonable price and make you some money. Then you see that it starts to make money. Just keep getting these pieces off the road or wherever you want to get that work. Just make sure you be truthful with them. Let them know that it's refurbished. It came from a broken screen TV, but the parts ain't working. And then go ahead and sell this stuff. You can sell it on eBay. You can sell it on Mercari. Whatever, whichever one you choose to do. But it's make multiple use of your things. Make multiple use of things that you're going to use. Just don't, throw everything away. We so quick to throw stuff away without getting into further testing and trying to see, is it bad? Why it's bad? Get somebody to help you if you don't know what to do. And either repair it and reuse it. I haven't bought a flat screen TV in my life, people. Never bought a flat screen TV. All my flat screen TVs, I picked them up off the road, or I've had services with other customers where lightning hit it, and the insurance gave them brand new stuff, and they said, "Oh, you can just keep it." I said, "Cool." So I take it and I fix it for myself, put it on the wall. Save me hundreds of dollars. And I advise you all to be that way, because it's a good thing to do. So I'm gonna get ready to wrap this video up, guys, and I will give you guys a follow up on this video and let you know how everything is going with this, and if this is going to fix the problem, which I'm pretty sure it will. So I'll definitely do that. So let me raise you guys up. All right. So I'm gonna conclude this video, guys, and remember to prep and pray. Mississippi Survivor, and I'm out.